Hello all, I'm Hunter and this is Unexpected History. Before we get started, please like and follow the channel on TikTok or subscribe on YouTube. I cannot understate how much just those two things help me out. With that out of the way, I'd like to welcome you to the first This Week in History, the week of September 25th to October 1st, the 38th week of 2022. 233 years ago, on September 25th, 1789, the United States Congress advanced 12 amendments to the Constitution, with 10 of those later ratified to become the Bill of Rights. Although technically the Bill of Rights has no real meaning, contextually speaking, without the Constitution that precedes it, the 10 amendments initially ratified are somewhat and arguably more important to the people than the Constitution itself, as they lay out more what the government cannot do to the people rather than what the government can do. September 26th is the 63rd anniversary of Typhoon Vera making landfall in Japan. The Category 5 storm caused around $260 million in damage, claimed 4,500 to 5,000 lives, and left nearly 1.6 million people homeless. On September 27, 1956, 66 years ago, United States Air Force pilot Captain Milburn G. Apt became the first person in history to fly an aircraft at 3 times the speed of sound. Unfortunately, the Bell X-2 rocket-powered test aircraft experienced a severe loss of control, resulting in the death of Captain Apt. September 28th marks the 241st anniversary of the beginning of the siege of Yorktown, Virginia. British forces were forced to surrender to the combined forces of the Continental Army and the French Navy 21 days later, effectively ending the American Revolution. The Lockheed Martin YF-22 made its maiden flight 32 years ago, on September 29, 1990. It would go on to be a finalist in, then winner of, the United States Air Force Advanced Tactical Fighter Competition to become the F-22 Raptor, inarguably the most highly capable and feared fighter aircraft in the world today. An estimated 230 to 300,000 people died 883 years ago on September 30th, 1139, when a 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck the Caucasus Mountains in the Seljuk Empire. Pope John Paul II arrived in the United States for his first official papal visit 43 years ago on the 1st of October 1979. I was just a 9-year-old boy when my grandmother took me to downtown Philadelphia during that trip, just to get a glimpse of him. I don't remember too much of that day, but I do remember the sense of peace that washed over me as he passed by. To this day, I can't recall feeling anything like it before or since. Now, before anyone says anything about my inclusion of the Pope's visit and my reaction to it, please keep in mind I was a 9-year-old kid. Roman Catholicism is my religion. It doesn't have to be yours, and I'm not asking you to convert. You can believe whatever you want to believe, just as I can. I have no desire to debate whose religion is the best, most correct, or most valid form to follow, and let's just leave it right there. That being said, understand that I am no longer a practicing Catholic, because I have major issues with how the church handled the abuse scandal and the cover-up. I still believe what the church teaches, but unless and until all the bad actors and their witting accomplices are excommunicated, at the very least, I cannot, in good conscience, participate in anything the church does. And no, I was not a victim in any way. Well, that wraps up the inaugural This Week in History. Let me know what you think of the new format in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video, even with the editorial epilogue, which will not be a regular feature. And if you did, give it a like, and I'd appreciate it if you follow or subscribe to Unexpected History. Until the next time, I hope your day is pleasantly unexpected.